Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Rise of Empires Ottoman. With a mix of scripted and documentary elements, this series examines the history of the Ottoman Empire. So it's a fairly short series. It's in English. I actually thought this was going to be dubbed, and when I was surprised when it came in English. There's 6 episodes, about 45 minutes long, and I didn't know much about this series. When I went in, I was very surprised to see the documentary-esque style in amongst actual dramatic scenes. I have mixed feelings about this series. I think it's acted well, and there's big executed battle scenes with slow-mo fighting sequences, and there's some very dramatic moments, and it feels very authentic when it comes history-wise. But I wasn't expecting the history documentary from these experts. You're jumping from timelines when it makes you feel like you're there in the moment, and then you jump back out and you have these experts or people of experts of the time trying to tell us what happened, and then you jump back in. It doesn't happen too often, thankfully. You do get a nice chunk of story in between, and I feel like the actors that are doing the dramatic scenes, it's done well. I feel like authentically the clothes of the time, it feels right. It's quite lavish and the battles are grand. But the jump, it's almost like a juxtaposition of these two timelines, which feels weird, even though they're talking about, the same timeline and the same existence, and they're trying to give their expertise. It does feel like almost two separate series. Like one is a dramatic drama and the other is a documentary, and I do wish they kind of separated the two. I was very kind of drawn back, and I didn't really enjoy that aspect of it. I would have preferred just a story or a documentary. And at the same time, there's a lot of exposition, there's a lot of narration, so you don't get to see more than you want to see, or more than I wanted to see. You get to hear it. And one of the worst things you can do in storytelling, visual storytelling, in film and TV as a medium, is tell, don't show. The rule is show, don't tell. And I felt like between the documentary style and then the narration, the exposition, I didn't quite enjoy it. So there's half of me that goes, yeah, I really liked what they did. The acting was quite good. There were some really great moments, the plot points and story, and I feel like I was starting to learn something within these 6 episodes. But when it split between the documentary style and the narration, I was just drawn straight out of it. I think this will be a mixed bag for people, and I don't know how many people will watch it. I think if you're a history buff, if you really love this type of style, this type of documentary, I don't even know what you call it, dramatization, the mix of that, something that you would find perhaps on the History Channel, then I think you'll enjoy this. But if not, you'll probably not understand or not quite get what they're trying to do with it. It's not really a TV series or a drama. It's not really a documentary. It's more trying to teach you something about that time. I think it's done well, but it's not, for me, I didn't really enjoy that much. I think with the acting is good, the way it looks is good, it's filmed well, I think it's put together well, but as a whole, the execution of it, I just didn't really see who this was for. Yeah, chat to me in the comments below. What did you think about this series? Had you heard of it? Did you know any of the actors? Would you like to see more content like this from Netflix or elsewhere? Have you seen stuff like this before on the History Channel? I'm eager to know what people think of this format, because for me, it's the first time I've seen something quite like this. I think it's put together well. There's not a lot I can say about that, because I think it's executed well. The filming techniques between the documentary and the acting, when it's actually dramatized, I think it's executed well. Some of the sequences are very big. They must have taken them a while in between some of the CGI that looks a bit iffy. There were some fire sequences I thought, well, that's just computer generated. You could see it, and I thought, wow, okay, so we've got documentary style, we've got narration, exposition, we've got iffy CGI, and then we have this dramatization, and it just feels like a weird mix. I'm not sure it's something that I would go back to and enjoy. I definitely won't watch it again. I think it's an interesting concept, but didn't quite hit the mark for me. So yeah, do let me know in the comments below whether you like this. Thanks so much for watching this review, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.